Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a tarot reading for you. This is who we got for Sagittarius. And we are using these kind of romantic little drama cards. Yeah. And sometimes they're fun. Yeah, see what we got for you guys. And bottom of the deck is the coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment and feeling uplifted. And friendship. So maybe you're meeting up with somebody here. It sounds like it. You're going to. And let's see what we got now. And we have paradise, happiness, expansion, and joy. Enjoying each other. We have the axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And we have the palm tree, stability and security and growth. So, from what I see here, if this looks like that you are meeting up with somebody who wants to expand with you or grow with you. Definitely looks like that. It looks like they're breaking up with somebody, or you are. And now things can grow between you guys, right? Yeah. So let's see what else we have. And we are using the animal spirit, right? We have a few of these animal decks we do. Today we have Think on Your Feet with the fox spirit. Somebody wants to talk to you here. About a relationship, it looks like, right? Building one, getting into one. And they have to think quickly on their feet because they're going to meet up with you. It's really how it is. We have, and the electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Something could have, this could be conditional, right? When I see that, reversed, bring your ideas to life, reversed, and then we have think on your feet. It looks like somebody feels like it's conditional if they can, make things grow with you, or have things grow, or things like that. So let's see. Let's get a couple of these cards for Sagittarius. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, see what we got. And we have the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, right? These are kind of really deep cards. And they appear to be like kind of simple, but they're really not. So, yeah, this is kind of interesting. Somebody might think that, that they kind of have to talk you into something. Yeah, it could be. And we have the tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Somebody could have tried talking you into something in the past, something against your will. And therefore, we have bring your ideas to life reversed. You weren't able to bring something to life with them. It's like they were trying to force something on you that you didn't want, Sagittarius. That's how I'm reading this. And maybe they were with somebody because we have breakup and separation. It's pretty interesting. I feel like it is. And yeah, if you guys want to get a psychic reading with me, Sagittarius, I always check for accuracies all the time. Yeah, we do. They're lots of fun, and I have various formats. We do a live video call, or we do a recording, or both. If you want to know about somebody that you just kind of can't figure out, it's great to get one of those. And for your own insight as well, I'm a life coach. Yes, a Canfield life coach. And let's see if you guys remember Jack Canfield. He's still around, and he wrote Chicken Soup for the Soul. Yeah, I studied under him. Had a lot of great chicken soup too. No, not really. But a lot of wisdom learned, right? So let's see. And also I do tarot readings. Lots of formats for those. Lots of fun. Very insightful. And also you can get a psychic reading with Mystic Sense, a free one for 5 minutes. Check out below. And also I do past life readings, and those are accessing the Akashic Records. Yeah, look that up. Super interesting. It really is. And let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Look at that, Sagittarius. A tower can be a breakup. It really can. Something happens in this reading for sure. This is a really interesting reading where we have bring your ideas to life reversed, and someone will try to make you do something against your will. Now, these cards don't come out in the right tenses. In other words, somebody could have already tried to make you do something against your will. You might have kicked them to the curb. Maybe you broke up with them. Could be, right? It looks like somebody kind of standing their ground in this reading. It does look like that. Yeah, let's see what we got here. And we start with the Four of Swords. Empress. Nine of Swords. There's worry in this reading. Worry or anxiety. And we have the World card. Yeah, and there she is. Like, dressed as she usually is, or undressed as she usually is, right? Yeah. I like to sing that song with, what's her name? What's her name? She sings Valerie. Oh, God, Amy Winehouse, and she sings that part. She goes, "I like the way you dress," and I said, "I sing it. I like the way you undress." Yeah. See what we got, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so here, Sagittarius, in the reading, we see the Six of Wands. This is a major recognition. That's partially what the Tower was at the bottom of the deck, right? Kind of a recognition, like an awakening, or sometimes it's a forced change or a breakup. And we already see this card with the Axe. Yeah, and we start with this card, Four of Swords, which is a meditation, might be a healing or a restoration. It could be when we talk about healing, but it can be contemplation, or just like introspection, right? Silent times where you are really trying to get to understand your life, things like that. Somebody's doing that right here. And you may have been their Empress. Could have been a third party Empress, Sagittarius. The Empress is a number 3. And here she is, sitting in the kind of a compromising position here in the challenge or the crossing energy, right? And here's a Nine of Swords, why it's all happening. So there's worry here. Somebody could have had you as a third party, possibly. And maybe they gave you the silent treatment. That's possible in this reading. We have the Chariot with it. Yeah, this person wants movement and change and, progress, and they want to overcome any problems they had with you. You look like you broke up with somebody or let them go because they were trying to force maybe a third party on you, or force something on you. And you're like, oh no, screw that. So that person might be coming back to you right now. It's possible. And this is worry. Yeah, this is like somebody could be praying for like a healing with you. Definitely could be. 8 of Pentacles over here sitting external to you. That's the person who wants to see this 9 of Swords sitting next to the 8 of Pentacles. This is like, I'm worried that Sagittarius won't invest in me, or won't want me, or won't make an effort, maybe like, okay, yeah, like you might not really want to pay attention to them, and maybe in the way that they want. We have the 5 of Wands with it. We see these people fighting. And this person's worried here. They're either going to get devotion from you, it looks like, or you're really going to make an effort, or you're going to fight with them. It looks like they're worried about those two things, those possibilities, right? And we have the World card is how somebody sees themselves. And the World card is a major maturity. And it's interesting because now we have Saturn. And I will put that at the top of the Saturn entering Aries. That is my astrology video for all the 12 signs. I'll put that at the top of the comments. And, this is a Saturnian card, Saturn. This is a Capricorn card. Saturn rules Capricorn, or, so this is about maturity, and that's what Saturn entering Aries is about. Maturity meets ambition. Yeah. It can be like a pain, no gain kind of thing, where if you haven't really been mature or responsible, then you're not going to be rewarded, right? Or, so Aries is about new beginnings, and that's what this card is right here. And it, Saturn's interesting because we can say, if you didn't do the work, you're not going to be rewarded. So there can be challenges, right? Let's see what we got here. We have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, check out that video, you guys. And, I have the 12 signs there. And it is, it's a good video if you kind of want to understand, the energies that are playing out for all of us, right? And Uranus is changing signs, and so is Jupiter this year. Yeah, and that's I'll do horoscopes on those too. But here we have the 3 of Cups. I feel like this person, we have joy in this reading, paradise. This person is closing out cycles in their own life. I mean, they could be cycles kind of like, I've grown so much. Those are cycles. That's a cycle, right? A major life cycle when you've grown and you're looking at life way different, right? And so that could be going on here. And, you know, the Three of Cups can be about a reconciliation as well. And that World card, too, it could be, like I said, this person, Five of Wands over here, they could have went through their own challenges. They could have. Yeah, OMG, right? And Paige, maybe you made them, Sagittarius. Maybe you put your foot down in this reading. There's some type of respect in this reading. Yeah, I'm reading between the lines here. There's respect and there's admiration because it's like this person feels like you're a class act. There's something like that. So here we have the Ace of Wands showing up, and that's in the past. So, you know, with the page of, with the, Four of Swords above it, here's the, you know, this is dreaming about a passionate new opportunity with you. This is the Paradise card, this Ace of Wands, with the big phallic wand, right? Yeah, I don't know whoever made that into, yeah, well, so fine, they made it into a wand, but it's really a giant club, isn't it? But you know, hey, we talk about wands and pentacles and stuff in these readings, right? Here we have the Page of Cups, and that was their idea of a wand, right? Page of Cups is the concern with the Ten of Pentacles. This person's offering you something like marriage or something very like solid and lasting. This is the Ten of Pentacles, and you know, with this Ten of Pentacles, it's a completion, like an ending of sorts, but it's also like, you know, we see this family here and they have money and they're in the plaza, right? And the grandfather's there with, you know, the dogs, and the mom and the dad are here, and the baby's over here with the mom. And so this is the family, and this is the concern. Page of Cups. This person wants something really nice with you. Yeah, really like promising and beautiful here. And yeah, they do. Page of Cups is a new start, but they're coming to tell you this. Because remember, we had the coffee cup at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah. And Six of Wands in the environment. This is a big recognition here. This is about overcoming as well. This is highly interesting. All these cards, none of them are just, you know, they're nuanced, right? But they have so many deep meanings that, like this Six of Wands here is like, you know, I've overcome all my own challenges, so now I want to be with Sagittarius. Yeah, because the World card is overcoming challenges. It is maturity and, you know, and getting there, but not without any, you know, kind of getting your butt kicked and things like that on the way there. Yeah, it's kind of like, the World card's kind of like, you know, when Dorothy, when she, you know, tried to go run away from Aunt Em and the farm, right? And, you know, she had to learn a lot of hard lessons on the way to the Kingdom of Oz, right? And she realizes that he's a fraud. That's hilarious, right? But he helps her get home, but he's not a god. He's acting like he's, you know, like the god of Oz, the Wizard of Oz, and he's not. He's just this man who actually, I guess he had a little bit of money and he helped her to get home, but he was not a wizard, no. She had to learn some hard lessons there, right? But anyway, I feel like this person has as well. And this King of Wands is right here in the hopes and desires, and we have it with the Queen of Wands. Look at that. Wow. This person wants to be your king or your queen. You see that? Woo. We have the Ten of Cups here, Sagittarius, in the potential outcome. And this is the happily ever after. I'm going to leave this reading. It's very, very cool. Very cool. And you guys want to see the horoscopes for Saturn entering Aries. It's really, really a big deal, you guys, because it hasn't been in Aries for like, I believe it's since 1984. So that's a really long time. Yeah, it is. And so it's going to be in Saturn in Aries. Saturn will be in Aries for about up to 3 years, right? It's going to go retrograde and, you know, and things like that. It'll move back into Pisces as well for a while, but that's really a big deal when maturity meets courage and drive. Yeah, super. So I'm going to end this reading. You guys want to check that out, and that all those horoscopes will be like whatever house, you know, it is in for you, right? So yeah, for Aries, it will be in Aries' first house because that's the sign, right? Thanks so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, you guys. That video will be clipped or like pinned at the top of the comments Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me to keep these videos coming. It really does. And hit the little bell if you want to be, notified of my uploads. Thanks so much, guys.